Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio, and today we're starting Tex Murphy Martian Memorandum. And finally some music in here. I was wondering if they would stick with that theme music that they made for the first game, but apparently no, they went with a more traditional detective theme. This is good, but it's not very original. It sounds very cliche and standard. Last night was tough. Nearly getting iced away leaves me drained and jumpy. As a private investigator, I've been in tough spots, but that was nearly at the end of the line. I ended up sleeping in my chair all day. Now the sun is setting and I groggily stumble around the room trying to regain my bearings. As I look out the window, I can see the San Francisco skyline and what's left of the atmosphere. Not so long ago, a gigawatt of nuclear missiles were launched by some frenetic third world country. Lucky for the shelters, most people survived. The ecosystem may not. Tonight, it seems the sky is extraordinarily red. Not the normal washed, ruddy but a thick, malicious, deep red. Something about the color leaves me edgy and tense. It's as if someone or something is targeting me. But then maybe I'm superstitious. I've never cared much for the color of blood. That's how we start. So we don't start with necessarily a case or anything. No, that's way too loud. I thought I adjusted the volume before starting the stream. Eh. Okay, so like F1 keys go through these. You can always click on them, of course. So I played this game before, like I played all the Tex Murphy series, even the latest Tesla Effect. I even kickstarted it. I think this is the one that I liked the least, and the reason was not because it was necessarily a bad game, but because it was really tough, especially when it's pixel hunting and that sort of thing. The first game it was kind of streamlined. It was easy to like go into a hotspot and just click on everything and do this. Like it was almost hard to miss some stuff, even though I did miss some stuff. Let's look at it. The mouse control is atrocious. I don't know how to explain it. It's too sensitive, and I toned it down, and even then, it still feels jerky and not smooth at all. Like, look at that. It just maybe there's too much stuff. I mean, this is beautiful. I like this. I like the feel of the graphics. Like gritty, not super realistic, but somewhat. Mail has been shoved through the slot in the door. Open? The first letter says, thanks for the photos of my husband and his secretary. It made the divorce settlement a breeze. Included as your fee of $1,000 cash. Signed, Daniel Longworth. Ooh. The second letter is from Richard Longworth, threatening to blow your brains out. That's nice. You pick up the mail, take the cash and close in one of the envelope. You decide to file the letters. So we only have cash. The wall switch is covered with fingerprints. Tech's trusty gun, hung up to dry after a good soap and water cleaning. Okay. You pick up the gun with care. Apparently move is also like operate, so let's move the switch. The switch emits a loud click. Ah. Okay. What I don't like is that even when you do look or anything, there is no indication of what is a hotspot just by moving the mouse. You have to click on stuff to see if is the door something. The door is solid cherry wood with a mail slot and a chicken wire reinforced frosted glass window. Like, is this something? It was something. Mail slot, it said. Like, this is nothing. This red coat. This is nothing. Sink is full of unwashed dishes. Blue and green mold grows from the disposal. Cigarette butts float in the half-full glass of beer. Ew. An old-fashioned wooden glass sliding window. The blinds are drawn. An old Olympus FM 72-inch fluid mount pneumatic tripod. It's not the tripod I wanted. It's more like this. An old Olympus FM 72 tripod. Can I get it? Move it? I can't get the tripod. Use is using an inventory item, so I can't use the tripod. Nikon FB9000 no light infrared camera. It may not be the latest model, but it's seen tons of sex and violence in its days. You pick up the camera. Oh, I'm so happy that I don't have to move there. An old but functional fax machine. A nasty fax warning text: if he doesn't pay his utility bill, his power will be shut off. Why bother? It will just show up again tomorrow. Gray government issue filing cabinet, dented and scratched with many years of use. The drawer has been stuck shut for many years. The drawer slides open and you bore yourself reading old cases. You haven't had anything real interesting since Mean Streets. They let us open this, but there's nothing interesting in it, supposedly. Looks better like this. A ratty, moth-eaten red sweater, a once white shirt with large ink blot, and a pair of oxblood gums sold shoes rest in the corner. Your standard fedora, a requirement for the hard work. Oh, yeah, let's get it. No, we can't get it. Let's move it. 7mm seeking bullets. Ooh, let's get that. From the box contains a souvenir from the Asphalt Jungle State Park. The park is all that is left of Phoenix, Arizona after it took a direct hit on Doomsday. Inside the box, you see a souvenir, which is a twisted piece of metal that glows red in the dark. Various books from the detective correspondence school. Some people have to take a course to be a PI. You just had to shell a few bucks. A decorative piece of leather made by Texas brother. Your comlink is a portable fax and communicator. It allows you to reach your answering service and receive messages. Open.
Hi, Tex. We've got a new case and you won't believe who it involves. I'll transmit the information.
Marshall Alexander Terraform Corp. 582 Market Street. Mr. Alexander wants you to come by to discuss the case. See a secretary to let you in. Should I write this down? I think I should write this down. I'll continue after in the same document that I used. Oh shit, it skipped through even though I didn't click? Ah, fuck off. Alexander something. God damn it. Can I use the comic?
What's up?
Marshall Alexander.
I'll transmit the information.
Fortune magazine currently lists him as the richest man in the world. Alexander founded Terraform in 2019. Ah shit, man, I can't even alt-tab him. The company has many successful diverse companies tied to Martian development. Alexander keeps his corporation veiled in secrecy. Background information prior to 2019 was lost in D-Day attack.
I'll transmit the information.
Okay, I can ask her this anytime I want. Okay, Terraform Corp.
I'll transmit the information.
Terraform is Marshall Alexander's company. They are specializing in terraforming the Martian planet to build a suitable atmosphere for habitation.
I'll transmit the information.
You're a San Francisco PI who gained worldwide fame on the Mean Streets case. You also owe me 2 months back wages. Love, Stacy.
See you later.
An antique table phone. It's similar to the phone used by Bogart in the Maltese Falcon. Reminds you of the way people used to communicate. 5000mm no light lens is the perfect accessory for those late night assignments at the no-tell motel. The no-tell motel, like that. To pick up the lens. There's a shit ton of stuff here. Several stubbed out cigarette butts lie in a pool of ashes. The letterhead reads, Tex Murphy, private investigator. Divorce cases, missing persons, lost animals, a specialty. Remember, if I don't find them in one piece, pay only for the pieces I find. Various doodling on the calendar includes a pig with an extremely large nose and a duck with XX over his eyes. Okay, I think that's it. So I can't take this. Oh man, the controls are ass. What the fuck? Save. Use camera on the tripod. You snap the camera and lens in place. Ooh. Oh, and can I get it back? Get? No, I can't get it back, so this goes there. Move. Yeah, I can't use it. I can look. Oh. Shoot photo low light. Holy fucking shit. Can I move it with the... Shoot. You have no more film. Okay. Okay, so I need to put film in there. What's this? Can I click there? Probably stuff I need to do later, and I can't take a photo anyway. Let's save again. Yeah. Oh my god, the fucking mouse is ass. No, I need to travel. Terraform. You don't have to be a private eye nor a PhD to find Terraform Corporation in San Francisco. You don't even need to see too well. Just look up. Terraform is overwhelming. It's the biggest building in the entire city by the bay, or anywhere else. One step inside and you are instantly dwarfed by the 30-foot ceiling that arches overhead. The microwave motion detectors, pressure-sensitive pads, and robotic surveillance would make a Nazi nervous. All this security must have emerged from the development of Terraform Corp. Terraforming is a 50-year plan to make Mars habitable. It must have been very dangerous work at the onset, raising a planet's temperature 100 degrees, designing and erecting an efficient solar shield, transmuting the lethal gases of the red planet must have warranted risk. Silence and heavy security, yes, but this place makes you feel like 7th grade gym class on the first day, in the showers, going in naked and ill-equipped. I guess I passed their check. A thick-necked guard takes me over to a turbo elevator, and I head for Alexander's office. It's funny, I really remember this screen. Guess we're gonna be here a lot. Rhonda Foxworth, Mr. Alexander's executive assistant, is an incredibly well-built, gorgeous example of true art. A nearly extinct, genetically undamaged fern plant. A plaque reads, Terraform Corp facility is located on Mars near the Tars Bulge. Phase 3 is now complete in meeting the goal of providing a breathable atmosphere. A piece of art from the sculptor Sabatini. It protrudes from the floor at unsightly angles. Uglier works of art have sold for more. but not in recent history. Two fruit, wood, and leaded glass doors have led to Marshal Alexander's office. Okay, let's talk to you.
May I help you?
I'd like to see Mr. Alexander. Maybe you could answer a few questions. Let's see Alexander first. Oh, I click here. Response 3. Oh, offer and ask about.
I'm just too busy right now. May I help you? Just a moment. We can see you now.
Go to. What the fuck? An original Renoir oil entitled Nice Flowers, Part 1. Part 2 of an original Renoir oil, Nice Flowers. Alexander is 65, overweight and sickly pale. He has an expression on his face that could bring a strong man to his knees. Fortunately, yours are just shaking. A huge cherry wood desk throws an eerie shadow across the office floor. Life support monitors are built into the desk.
Good evening, Mr. Murphy. My daughter is missing. She may have been abducted. Something else was stolen from me, but no one must know that it's gone.
I was expecting more voice. I'll transmit some leads for you to begin your research. The guy looks super evil. Can I still talk to him?
May I help you? I'm just too busy right now.
So he didn't give me anything.
May I help you? I'm just too busy right now.
The trip out of Terraform is a lot more pleasant than coming in, and it's nice to have a client that looks like he can pay. So Alexander, the daughter of the wealthiest man in the universe, is missing. What a ransom this dish would garner. But in the information he transmitted to me, there was nothing to prove this was a kidnapping. Then he says something else was stolen from me and act as if this was more important than his. Wow, if I touch anything on the keyboard, it skips to the next thing. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna reload. Wow, I have all this. Wow. Okay. Let's go back here for now. So this will be very difficult to take notes because I cannot alt tab at the game, but oh no, I can do this. I can do Windows key. That actually makes it so that I can move outside the window and type. Okay, travel. No. The fucking Windows key does the same fucking thing. Holy shit. Okay, so I read this. So it's Alexei Alexander. I'll have to write that. Then he says something else was stolen from me and acts as if this was more important than his daughter. I tried to get more information on what it was and he clams up on the subject. I don't think he's giving me the whole story, and one thing for sure, he's desperate. At least he gave me a few places to start. All this, okay. Okay. Come on, are you fucking shitting me? Okay. Alexei's home, and it's a good place to start. They say money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can scoop on everything else. Scoop up on everything else. I drop into one of Alexander's residence, the one Alexei was staying at before she disappeared. The place makes the Taj Mahal look like the projects. I enter the 10-foot spired iron gate with gilded points. The house isn't even in sight, yet as I roll past a forest of flowering shrubs and short trees, security cameras are everywhere. If Alexei was kidnapped, somebody was definitely asleep at the wheel. The maid at the door has been told I would be coming and she lets me in. I'm led through a hallway to a chamber of marbles and glass to Alexei's room. It all resembles a mausoleum. I feel myself whispering so as not to wake the dead. Small piece of notepaper with the initial TMS. I can't even look at it anymore because from the inventory you can just use. So I'm gonna write down here. How that I found a paper with TMS on it. A king-size bed with a Martian crystal headboard. The maid has not done a very good job of making the bed. You flip up the corner of the bedspread. box opens with a click. A small card file box. A small notation is made on the napkin from Wiener World. It says Chantal Vargas, apartment 970. Is that a hint, or could it be miscellaneous scrawling made at the restaurant that serves the biggest weenies in San Francisco? I don't know. My god. This is gonna be annoying. So I can't... If I alt-tab, no, that doesn't work. Wow. I guess I might actually start taking notes on paper, because alt-tabbing out of this game is... you just can't. And mean Streets, it worked fine because alt, control, these keys didn't forward the or close the dialog box that was opened. A Fisher Ultimate Remote Control Room Control. Let's open it. You open the control panel, wires and components fall out the back and you stuff them back and feeling foolish. You move a switch on the control panel to change the mood of the room. Okay. An ancient piece of Martian sculpture made of Martian alloys. It seems to resemble a horse with a pinhead. An electronic door switch. Hermetically sealed cedar-lined temperature control closet. You flip the switch. Various articles of lingerie from the Victoria's Secret business suits, 24-inch spike collar leech, handcuffs, and active sportswear. Shame on you. Do us a favor and just come out of the closet. Now we're playing modern games. A red pair of 6-inch spike eels. So I can't get that, I can't move it. Can I get the shoes? You're already too tall and eels made you walk funny. You move the clothing slightly, reveals nothing. I refuse to believe there's nothing in this closet. Oh my god, the controls are so shitty. You paw quickly through the cosmetic and give up in disgust. There's absolutely nothing in your favorite shades. So the only info we got is this, which probably has added something here. Chantal Vargas. I don't know. Let's go somewhere else. I don't know who this is. Jack Sparrow. The address of Jack Sparrow is a three-story white stucco and vast building designed after the war to be the avant-garde of modern architecture. They failed it. They failed. It looks too square and the windows need washing. Inside is just as dank and sticky as outside. I found a directory on the wall. Jock Sparrow's office is on the third floor. I ride up the elevator, which smells similar to a cat marking its territory. At the end of the hallway, I see lettering. Jacques Sparrow on pebbled glass. I knock, no answer. I try the knob, but it's locked. I don't even know who this guy is. I reach inside my pocket and pop out a tool that makes opening doors a snap. I close the door behind me and look around. Okay. The place looks very familiar. An old roll-top desk, swivel chair with a frayed pillow, and a couple of file cabinets. The door might as well have my name on it. The file cabinet was locked, but it was easy to pop open. Inside, some cheap rye, a phone directory, and a manila envelope. There are a number of 8x10 glossies of very young-looking girls in leather. Oh, shh. Something happened, and when he sees me, his mouth opens and out drops the worst French accent I've ever heard. Mon Dieu!
Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here?
I remember this guy. It looks pretty quiet here today. Perhaps you could answer some questions. You've got a nice studio. How much for a sitting? This is certainly the right business for a sleazy lowlife like you. So again, I click too fast. It's too easy to skip over stuff in this game.
I cater to an exclusive crowd.
Well, I bend it to the crowd.
Big dog, you dare to insult me?
How can you insult the man at the top of the Sleaze Academy? I don't know if it's like if this is super important or what. I don't know a lot about this game. The manual has 4 pages with literally no information, just basic information on point and click games. So I learned nothing. How can you insult the man at the top of the Sleaze Academy? I must be. I don't see anyone else around.
Take off, Flatwood.
If you need
If
help,
you need help, call the Salvation Army.
let's go back.
Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here?
Answer some questions.
I cater to an exclusive crowd.
Try that again.
Big dog, you dare to insult me?
I must be. I don't see anyone else around here.
I cater to an exclusive crowd.
Judging by how quiet it is, I believe the exclusive part.
I've got no time to waste with you.
That's a surprise. I don't see any anxious customers around.
Take your clever repartee and slide out the door. Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here?
Okay, it seemed that this is of no consequences.
I cater to an exclusive crowd. I've got no time to waste with you.
Oh,
Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here? I cater to an exclusive crowd. Big dog, you dare to insult me? I cater to an exclusive crowd. Big dog, you dare to insult me? I've got no time to waste with you. Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here? You could not afford me. Try the photographer at Kmart.
That isn't exactly the attitude that made small business the great institution it is today.
Take your clever repartee and slide out the door. Take off, Flatwood. If you need help, call the Salvation Army. Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here? And what business are you in?
Let's treat him like shit. Or no, looking for a missing person.
Big dog, you dare to insult me?
No.
Take your clever repartee and slide out the door. Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here? You could not afford me. Try the photographer at Kmart.
Listen, do for brains. Cooperate and might not have to get tough.
I have friends who are very tough monkeys.
Hey, log, how's it going? A scare queen like you couldn't count on Lassie coming to his rescue. Let's try that.
Take off, Flatwood. Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here? You could not afford me. Try the photographer at Kmart. I have friends who are very tough monkeys. Big dog, you dare to insult me? Take your clever repartee and slide out the door.
Okay, now I'm not sure what I talked
Mon
about
Dieu,
and what I didn't talk
What the hell are you
about.
doing here?
I think this is another reason I didn't like this game, is that a lot of these are just kind of going through some weird conversation maze. I did a lot of the first one, so I'll start at the bottom and go up.
And what business are you in?
So here I had the choice. I did this and it was nothing. So let's try this. Yeah.
You are nothing but a fake cop.
Okay, we seem to be going somewhere. We got Prime Universe Camilio back. Yes, exactly. So I'm not a real cop, and you're not a real crook. You're just a sleazy little greaseball who takes dirty pictures. Yeah, let's go with this. This won't work, but whatever.
I do art. You know, classical stuff.
I took the liberty of looking through your files. I don't think Martian babes in bondage will ever rank with Mozart or Bach. Okay, maybe before going to see these people, I should talk to my secretary and get information on them so I actually know who they are. Because the Alexander Marshall just dumped all these names on me, but that's it. He didn't explain who they were and why he was giving me the name of this guy, for example. I took the liberty of looking through your files. I don't think Martian babes in bondage will ever rank with Mozart or Bach.
Okay, Spunky, get out or I call the cops.
Go ahead, but some of those girls look underage, and if the cops show up, I'll have to show them what you got in your private files.
Relax, I'll answer questions.
Relax! Ask about Marshall Alexander. What does anybody know about Alexander? He's the richest man in the world. That's about it. He's not that. He's not one that anyone ever gets any information on. That's Marshall Alexander's company. What I wouldn't do to own a piece of the action. I don't know. I'm a small businessman trying to make a living. I find work, hire models, shoot photos, not a big deal. The only commercial way to get to Mars. Chantal used to be one of the top models on the West Coast. Whoops. Well, unfortunately, she's become a heavy user of Rush. That drug has really ruined her career. I hardly use her anymore. Okay, that's interesting. I met Alexi when she roomed with Chantal. She's got a pretty face and gorgeous body. There were a couple of jobs I found that fit her perfectly. I don't care what anybody says, I still don't like you. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the text office. I want to talk to secretary.
What's up?
Raquel, yeah.
I'll transmit the information.
Raquel Bash is an attorney. You'll find him in Pacifica at 544. That's not important. Rockwell Bash, or yeah, I guess Bash. No, I'll transmit the address. I didn't play this when I was a kid. He's a professional photographer. His address 18. Okay, so that's a photographer. Yeah, we know this.
I'll transmit the information.
TMS is the acronym for the Trans-Martian Shuttle. The office is in the old ferry building down on the pier. If you're looking for a way to Mars, you'll have to wait a while. The next one leaves in 4 weeks.
I'll transmit the address.
I've checked our resource. There's no information on that subject.
I'll transmit the information.
Just in case you forgot, Alex Alexander is daughter of Marshall Alexander. He hired you to find her. You may want to check him with your doctor about Alzheimer's disease.
I'll transmit the information.
Yes, Jack Sparrow, exactly. Okay.
See you later.
We don't even know what this guy is, Mac Malden. I walk into the old dilapidated police station, across the reception room to a dully lighted inner corridor, and pass down the corridor to a frosted glass door at its far end. I open the frosted glass door and walk into an office where a big olive-skinned man with a tired oval face, under a mat of thin air dotted with dandruff, sits behind an immense desk on which bales of paper are heaped. Mac's a true San Francisco flatfoot. His biggest claim to fame is that an old relative of his used to be on a police show about San Francisco. Somebody said Mac looks a lot like him.
What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client?
Nope, looking for that free lunch you owe me. Nope, somebody's got to work while others drink coffee and eat donut all day. How else would things get done?
I'm trying to cut back.
That's true, a guy like you doesn't need to buy lunch. You could live a year on what you've spilled on your tie.
Always ready with a gag. Well, I've gagged enough today. What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client? I'm trying to cut back.
A diet, you'd lose all that charm and indefinable style you've cultivated through the years.
Run along, Murphy, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client?
Mads. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I saw it. Mads. Just Mads? Mads. Well, it seems I clicked on it according to Google. I may have looked at it. Apparently, I clicked on this page before. You see it? You saw it? It's good? It looks interesting. It's 6.5 on 10 on IMDb, which is somewhat high. I mean, this is like I wouldn't shy away from this movie. I like the surreal turn. It seems like my kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Thanks. Always looking for good movies. Is it French or like is the movie in French? Nope, looking for that free lunch you owe me. Nope, somebody's got to work while others drink coffee and eat donuts all day. How else would things get done? Uh,
Up yours, Seamus.
yeah. I'm not exactly idling away myself. My clients pay me to make your life easier.
Run along, Murphy, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client? I'm trying to cut back. Run along, Murphy, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client? Up yours, Seamus.
I know it's foolish for me to get angry at inanimate objects, but you make me mad anyway. You're so lazy, you've become a landmark. You've been sitting on that butt of yours, just getting soft like the. Why am I so an ass at this guy?
I know I'm going soft in the head from talking to you, Murphy. What do you want? What?
I need a validation on my meal ticket. I thought you and I could put our heads together on a new case.
Always ready with a gag. Well, I've gagged enough today.
Oh, he doesn't believe me, apparently. Yo, base. The pinnacle of FMVs. Well, pretty much like this is 1991. So
What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client?
the fact that you consider this FMV is quite astonishing. It shows that they did a good job. I don't know how many discs this game was, but like voices and the like somewhat FMVs, I'm impressed.
Up yours, Seamus.
It's more like animated GIFs at this point.
I know I'm going soft in the head from talking to you, Murphy. What do you want? What?
Let's go here.
Jam it. We're too busy.
I notice some tension here. What's going on? Yeah, let's not go with the obvious answer. Apparently, that's not it.
If I don't get evidence on the Andretti case, I'll be out of a job. Run along, Murphy, and don't let the door hit you on the
We
way
might have to
out.
bring information to this guy so he help us later.
What brings
Oh
you
man, I
down
was
here,
so
Murphy?
I was
Looking
sick.
for a
The fact
client?
that I was sick didn't help, and I was tired. Fuck it. Yeah, this,
Up yours, Seamus.
then this.
I know I'm going soft in the head from talking to you, Murphy. What do you want? What?
Then this.
Jam it. We're too busy.
This didn't work, right?
Run along, Murphy, and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Or was it the? One more time.
What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client?
And I can't skip any of those, by the way, because I would.
Up yours, Seamus. I know I'm going soft in the head from talking to you, Murphy. What do you want? What? Jam it. We're too busy. If I don't get evidence on the Andretti case, I'll be out of a job.
Okay, this he didn't like this. Let's try this.
If you want my help, get me something on Andretti.
Okay, I think that's what we need to do with this guy. Let's go to Chantal Vargas. Chantal Vargas' address is the Hitchcock Building, a huge urban tower near my office downtown. These towers are self-sufficient living spaces that allow the residents of the building to avoid the decay and violence of the inner cities. I ring the bell, and a tired but striking woman with deep, hungry eyes and long, unbrushed brunette hair answers the door. She's young, but there are signs of hard and fast living. Something rings familiar in those features. Then it smacks me. She's the mysterious woman I've seen dancing through the camera lens from my office window. I feel the blood rush to my face. Jeez, I hope she doesn't recognize me. Yeah, when it said I was near him, I was like, oh, this might where we need to use the camera or something.
Yeah?
My name is Murphy, a private investigator. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
I do not. I don't know what you're talking about. Surely you don't think I would use that camera in my office. Let's go directly to this.
You are the peeping Tom. I ought to slap your face.
It's been tried, sweetheart, but you better be careful. I just might hit you. But no, wait a second. Before I get any ideas, watching you this is the only thing I see happen. Oh, let's try that.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm not trying to cause any problem. Live and let live. You know what I'm referring to. I've seen him give you the happy powder. Possession is... Oh, let's try that.
If you had proof, you might have something.
Oh.
Yeah?
I feel we were getting somewhere.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
Let's go as a matter of fact.
Well, what do you think of the view? Is window peeping part of your job?
It is. I'm a private investigator.
Drop dead, peeping Tom. Yeah?
Seems that we need to say that we won't use the
Tex
camera.
Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You are the peeping Tom. I ought to slap your face. What does that mean? So, a little nervous? Get out or I'll let everybody know.
Oh.
Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the pervert with that telescope.
Do I look like the kind of person who would do that?
As a matter of fact, you do.
I'm afraid you got me all wrong.
Drop dead, peeping Tom. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You're the pervert with that telescope.
And this is where she ended the conversation, right? Let's try this. Now that we have discussed my hobby, how about giving me some background?
I'm a professional model and dancer.
Oh.
Drop dead, peeping Tom. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You're the pervert with that telescope. I'm a professional model and dancer. What a sick thought. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You're the pervert with that telescope. How big a fool do you think I am? So, a little nervous? Get out or I'll let everybody know. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You're the pervert with that telescope.
I'll check something out.
As a matter of fact, you do.
Oh.
What a sick thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You are the peeping Tom. I ought to slap your face. You'd hit a woman?
You did a woman? Well, if I had to fight, I have to fight, I have better luck against women. Only if they hit me first. With this.
What a sick thought. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You are the peeping Tom. I ought to slap your face. You'd hit a woman? Drop dead, peeping Tom. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
Can I do all of these?
You are the peeping Tom. I ought to slap your face.
Okay, this is tried and done.
What does that mean?
If I do that, she says I don't have any evidence. I'm not sure if it ends after that. This ends though, I think.
If you had proof, you might have something.
Okay, I think
Yeah?
that the second option
Tex Murphy,
is all
don't you
done.
have an office across from my apartment window?
Let's go with 3.
Well, what do you think of the view?
If I say this, she doesn't believe me. Let's try that.
How big a fool do you think I am?
Let's go with don't raise a scene.
So, a little nervous? Get out or I'll let everybody know.
Okay. Feels like exhausted all the
Yeah?
possibilities.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
So I can't click these buttons here, at least. Oh, yeah, I can offer something. Cash. I don't need that.
Well, what do you think of the view? Is
Hey,
window
circus
seating part of your
starfish.
job?
I was Disciples too? Rise of the Elves? I think you got me confused with someone else.
I'd know those beady eyes anywhere. Get lost or I'll call the cops.
Ta!
Yeah?
I feel I've exhausted all the options.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? Well, what do you think of the view?
Some days it's better than others.
How big a fool do you think I am?
I guess not as big as I had hoped.
So, a little nervous?
And that's it.
Get out or I'll let everybody know. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
I feel that everything here has been done.
Well, what do you think of the view? How big a fool do you think I am? So, a little nervous? Get out or I'll let everybody know. Yeah?
I may need to offer Rush. I wrote here Chantal Vargas used to be addicted to Rush or is addicted to Rush. It's a drug, so maybe that's what I need. Because I can click here, offer.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
I can access this. Because here everything is around the peeping Tom. She thinks we're the peeping Tom and there's nothing we can do about it.
You're the pervert with that telescope. How big a fool do you think I am? So, a little nervous? Get out or I'll let everybody know.
So
Yeah?
I'm trying I'm feeling that these fucking conversation trees are so annoying that I'm just gonna write down. I'm gonna write them down like they're a fucking maze in an RPG.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
Okay, let's start back. Where are there's the hole. Okay. So first it's 1. So I'm gonna we just did her, but we're gonna be thorough. I'm gonna do every single options here. So 1, 1.
You're the pervert with that telescope.
Then 1 again.
As a matter of fact, you do.
And then 1 again.
Drop dead, peeping Tom. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
So am I counting that first one? Because that first one kind of doesn't count really. Well, I should. I think I did. I'm not sure. Okay, let's say 1 again.
You're the pervert with that telescope.
Then say 1 again.
As a matter of fact, you do.
Then here we'll say 2.
What a sick
That's
thought.
it.
Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You're the pervert with that telescope.
So I did this one last time, I think.
How big a fool do you think I am?
We did all that. It's all done.
So, a little nervous? Get out or I'll let everybody know.
I'm even more confused now in my thing. It's it needs to be on the fucking line, just like literally just numbers. 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 3 1 1 2 1.
Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
Okay, let's start here. And let's write what you just said. Cross the street. Now we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Okay, I won't say 1 because I think that's exhausted. But I might be wrong. So, let's do it again.
You're the pervert with that telescope.
And these 2, I'm pretty sure they're exhausted. But 3 ends it right there, I think. You're the pervert with that telescope. And now here we have 1 2 3 again.
How big a fool do you think I am?
And these 2, we know that they're not good.
So, a little nervous? Get out or I'll let everybody know. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You are the peeping Tom. I ought to slap your face. You'd hit a woman? What a sick thought. Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window? You You are the peeping Tom. I ought to slap your face. What does that mean? If you had proof, you might have something.
There you go. There you go. I think we're done here. I think this is what we need. We need proof of her addiction. The work address for Rockwell Bash or Back looks more like a home. It is a large solid house with lavender brick walls and white stone trim. I walk in and am greeted by a young, pretty face with a nice smile. She asks if I have an appointment. I tell her why I'm here and she leads me into Bash's office. It's obvious why Marshall Alexander hired this guy to be part of his corporate brain trust. Oh, what can I do for you? Okay, so I can actually talk to this guy here. Okay. Marshall Alexander. A brilliant man, perhaps with even more brain power than myself. He has built a vast empire on his own with virtually flawless business decisions. His health, however, has deteriorated over the last several months. He's become increasingly paranoid and has added even more security people to his staff. The disappearance of his daughter has contributed significantly to his mental and physical degeneration. Alexei has always been indifferent toward her father's company in the past, but Marshall has confided to me that the majority interest of Terraform would go to his daughter when he dies, if anything happened to Alexei. Control of the business would go to Marshall's wife, Nora Desmond Alexander. For that reason alone, it's of the utmost importance that Alexei is found. I think with the right counsel, Terraform would be much better off with Alexei. Okay, so Nora Desmond. Nora Desmond. As a corporate attorney, I enjoy a special relationship with Mr. Alexander. I consider both Alexei and Marshall to be good friends. He rarely makes any business decision without me. No one ever gets to know Marshall Alexander very well. A man who climbs to the top of the business world makes many enemies. Unfortunately, Marshall Alexander is one of those men. Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow is a professional photographer who used Alexei as a model in recent months. I must say, I didn't approve of some of his work. Alexei is beautiful, but she didn't develop any marketable skills. She did the best she could with what she had. Nora was a successful movie actress at one time. When she married Marshall 15 years ago, she gave up her career. I've had the feeling she always resented giving up her career. Police Lieutenant Mac Mulden was the officer who investigated Alexei's disappearance. He came up with nothing on the kidnapping theory and no leads to where Alexei is. Alexei mentioned Chantal on occasions. I believe they were friends. Alexei is a headstrong and beautiful girl. Her past hasn't been totally innocent. When she was younger, I spent a lot of time straightening out her life. I'm sure Mr. Alexander told you his daughter was kidnapped. I'm not so sure. Just before her disappearance, she started to fall back on old habits. She became very resentful toward her father and his company. If she ran away, I don't really know where she would go. Angelo Andretti, he was a congressman that was murdered. That's about all I know, I'm afraid. I hope you're a good PI. You'll have to be to solve this case. You sound like a bad guy. Okay. And let's go back to our office. I'm gonna take a break. We'll be back.
Fear is a basic human emotion. What frightens you more? The evil that you know? Or the evil that you don't know?
Bluebird, what's your situation? Over. Bluebird, come in. What the hell?
Something's coming. It doesn't sound like a soldier.
I got a bad feeling about this. We're under attack. They're all over the place. I need backup. Come on. There's more of them. We're taking fire. The goddamn ambush. I've been shot. Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. Check your safe. Expect company. This is team leader. We're moving into position. Got contact. Get out of there, now!
Do you know the true meaning of fear? This game has not yet been rated.
So for cleaner, brighter computer fun, I trust games from Sierra, like Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards.
But wait, Mrs. Shafransky, what if we gave you something better?
Better than Larry? No way.
Yes way, Mrs. Shafransky, because we're talking about the new and improved Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards. All the amazing game strength of the original, but now you get even brighter colors and that deep down fresh scent of adventure. There's more powerful sensing action in this re-illustrated, re-animated classic. And the new no-typing interface gets to ground in puzzles fast.
Great stereo sound, too.
Supports major music cards.
Larry is new and improved. But does it make Larry cleaner?
No.
Yes.
For brighter but not cleaner action, trust your computer to the new and improved Leisure Suit Larry.
Descent. A player network.
2, 4.
A is greater than 4. Descent. 24 enemies.
2, 18.
24 is greater than 18. Descent. 360 degrees of vertical rotation.
2, 0.
360 is greater than 0. Descent. For your PC, not equal to 2, greater than.
Jack it up.
We have suspect contact.
Go, go, go! Time to move! Hands in the air! On the ground, now! Here they come! Run!
Breaching with C2, sir.
This is Central BCC, barricade hostage situation.
On your knees!
Moving clear. This place is set to blow.
Let's go! Hands in the air!
See that, moving now.
Okay. No.
What's up?
Who's Rockwell?
I'll transmit the information.
Attorney. Okay, so he's the attorney. Did I? Okay, yeah, it's there. Jack Sparrow. Nora.
I'll transmit the information.
She has a house in Beverly Hills. Okay, nice. So we can see her now. This
I'll transmit the information.
gives us this information, but we still can't go there yet. I say yet because I feel we will go to Mars, of course. We will. Mac Malden, that's not important. Angel.
I'll transmit the information.
Here's a summary of the Examiner's article on Andretti's death. Congressman Angelo Andretti was murdered in his San Matteo home last night. Police believe Andretti was killed because of his relentless pursuit of underworld crime lords. Okay.
See you later.
Okay, so maybe I can photograph Miss and show her the photo and she would talk to me. But for that we need film for this. We don't have any film, right? No. Okay. Travel. Let's go to Nora. Nora Desmond's house is not so much. It is smaller than the Palace of Versailles and probably has fewer windows than the New York Trade Center. I walked to the side entrance and pressed a bell. Somewhere a set of chimes made a deep, mellow sound. A man is in a stripped vest and gilt buttons opens the door. I give him my credentials and tell him why I'm here. He leaves for a minute and returns. Mr. Murphy, if you will come this way, please. We go down a hall. It's a very quiet hall. We turn a corner, and there is more hall. The butler reaches a door and knocks. The door opens, and there stands Miss Nora Desmond. I remember gazing at her in films when I was a tyke, but seeing her now is something of a shock. She has been worked over more than a few times with a plastic surgeon's scalpel, but her face still looks old enough to be her own mother's. She's having a difficult time getting her eyes to focus, and by the fragrance, it's obvious she was sloshed. I think to myself that drunks often let their guard down. If I'm careful with her, she might be loose-lipped enough to tell me something useful. What can I do for you? No voices? Marshall. He treats me like dirt. I get no respect. I used to be somebody. I was an actress and singer. Now what am I? Nothing. He doesn't give me the time of day. He and that slut daughter of his, well, isn't going to last forever, and if his daughter is still missing, I'll get the whole estate. It's my husband's company now, but soon it will be mine. A slimy ambulance chaser, if you ask me. I know nothing about that. I was big, big, big. I gave it all to him, that ingrate. I was beautiful beyond compare, a movie star. Now what am I? Well, someone else wants me. Lowell Percival is interested in me. That's a name that really sounds familiar. I feel this guy's gonna be important. Let's talk to her again. Lowell Percival is interested in me, and he may just get what he wants. He's a powerful man, and someday he'll be bigger than my husband. A man like that knows what he wants and takes it. He wants me, I'll tell you that. She's a no-good tramp. Well, I say good riddance. No sweat off my nose. I say she doesn't deserve a cent of his money. I've been with him all these years, giving him my love and respect. She treats him like a cockroach. If he dies, she's going to get rich. That isn't fair. She's only my stepdaughter anyway. You're a handsome devil. Maybe you and I could make some music together. Um, let's go see him again.
Mon Dieu, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, I still have to go through this each time. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to note what the actual good combination to get him to talk is. Can I ask about? Oh, yeah, okay. Shanta used to be one of the top models on the West Coast, so she's become a heavy user of Rush. Yeah.
What's up? I'll transmit the information. See you later.
And CeeLo will perceive all. You can't get there from here. What? Can you explain? Okay, where did just...
What's up? I'll transmit the information.
On Mars. He has an office in Marinara City. On Mars, I guess. Okay.
See you later.
Let's go back here. You move the pillow slightly and notice several baby teeth lying under the pillow. It appears that Alexander's neglecting some of their parental duties. Oh, I know where I could go. Let's go back to Terraform.
May I help you?
I didn't try to enter these elevator. Mr. Alexander?
Just a moment. He's not available.
Ah, shit.
May I help you? I'm just too busy right now. May I help you? I'm just too busy right now.
No, maybe later. She looks like she's gonna be important, but... Ah, the ladies' restrooms. Well, if we can go here, it means that there's something here. You stare at the porcelain bowl next to the toilet. It's smaller and has a nozzle which shoots water upward. You finally decide that this is a strange place for a drinking fountain. See a simple-minded, thick-willed, dull-brained creature staring back at you, but you're still more handsome than the average post-nuclear mutant on the street. Various types of soap. Mauve. get. You don't need this girly soap. Stick with your lava. The latest in bathroom panache, a cold fusion powered microwave hand dryer. We're still waiting for it to produce heat. It said at least you're thorough. Yeah, exactly. Well, well. An incredibly expensive diamond earring lies on the floor. Okay, maybe this was just for that. Maybe we can offer this to someone. Go to. This guy does not move diagonally. That means that if you click here, he's gonna do this. It's pretty shitty. Fuck.
May I help you?
Offer? Earring? Oh, thanks. I thought it was lost.
Thanks. I thought it was lost. How about dinner?
I'll meet you tonight at Clemens. It's a 5-star restaurant at the Plaza Hotel. Well, I usually get 25% finder's fee for the... this seems like a stupid answer. Let's go with this. It's a date. Do we go there now? I'm gonna load and see what happens if I do the other option.
May I help you? Oh, thanks. I thought it was lost. How about dinner? What a dork. May I help you?
So we can't do that. So
What a dork.
if we need to have information from her, we might be fucked by not going to the date. Travel? Plaza Hotel? Entrance to the international famous 4-star restaurant Clemens. Entrance to gift shop Katie's. Ah, maybe we want to do that. Yeah, inspire something. This is probably here for this reason. None of them seem right for you. Very skincare Beauty product from World of Beauty. 20 bucks. 20 bucks. 25,000 bucks. Sea Dragon sculpture. 1,000 bucks. Can I even buy these things? There's a more suitable gift. Yeah, probably the thing at 20 bucks. No? Okay, let's talk to you. Why? Oh, hypoallergenic ophthalmologist tested eyeshadow. 3 bucks. Box of bone ball paint scent. L'air du temps. It's probably this, I guess. How the fuck would he know if it's a suitable gift or not? I'm gonna click on literally everything. Well, I pretty much did all the things here, but let's do it again. You picked the rose! It was not big enough. Probably need to use cash on you. There you go. I should have tried stealing it, see what happens. My first game over screen. I love the go-to thing, it's great. One of the most opulent and expensive restaurants on the West Coast. Clements is a stunning example of elegance. Four-leaded glass chandeliers cast a warm light on the cherry wood Queen Anne-style dining tables. The sound of sterling silver table wears to echoes from the kitchen. Original artwork, leaded crystal, and rare imported wines call out to me. I hope they'll take a party check. I see Rhonda already seated at a corner table. She sits reading the menu in an evening dress cut low enough to make it interesting.
Low tech, like my outfit.
Sure, dull face, I like it. I've seen better, but it does accentuate the positive. Your taste in clothes and restaurant is excellent, even if it is a little rich for my blood. I guess so. Say, did you see what that guy was eating? It looked like cat food. Now, would you mind answering some questions? Let's go with 2.
So tell me about yourself.
Really? Not much to tell. I'm 30 years old and spent a few years in college. I worked for the district attorney's office, but he thought I was insubordinate. I found myself out of a job and on my own. My life may seem like it would be exciting, but it is really quite lonely. I'm looking for someone to put a spark back in my humdrum existence. I enjoy life, danger, and excitement. Let's do this.
How interesting.
Uh-oh. I'm losing her. Yes, nothing but danger and excitement all the time, day in, day out. Most people couldn't handle it. Takes a special kind of man to be a private eye. Maybe she'll like that.
What did you say?
Oh, what? Blah, 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 blah. A special breed of man, a man of action, not afraid to take risks. I said nothing but danger all the time. Let's go with this. Okay. She's done. Offer. Can we go back? No. Ah, I could have offered her the rose. Stupid fuck.
Low text, like my outfit.
Okay, she did like this, right? Let's try this for fun.
Thanks. What do you think of the restaurant?
It's a place that reflects your beauty and elegance. Ew.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated.
Well, I do. Now I'd appreciate some answer to a few questions. Let's go 2.
Some may find your remarks clever, but I think you're a repulsive bore.
Oh, wow. Boy, I blew it.
Low text, like my outfit.
Let's try something completely different. 3.
Are you always this rude at dinner?
Always. When I'm on a case, my client expect results. You get a free dinner, but I want some information first. The higher the tab, the more I expect. This place still sent me back away, sweetheart. Let's be an ass.
Why, you big jerk! Here, try the wine. It's my treat.
I might have some fun here. Yeah, let's save before, just before this. We're gonna reload a lot, I think.
Low text, like my outfit.
Let's go with this.
Thanks. What do you think of the restaurant?
She didn't like that I said that. Not really my style.
Maybe it's time you change your style.
Maybe. I just might take you up on that. My style might be more interesting than you think. Let's go with what?
So tell me about yourself.
Okay, I think this is good when she says that. She absolutely was annoyed by this. Let's just tell her straight up what it is.
My impression of a PI is a greasy little man peeking in keyholes.
Oh, that's great. Give me a call sometimes. I wouldn't mind taking a peek in. Whoa! Oh my god, I almost want to see this. What happened? I'm not crazy about your snobbish attitude toward my profession. Everybody has something to hide. Maybe I should do a little checking on you. Wow. That's what happens with this.
Some may find your remarks clever, but I think you're a repulsive bore.
Oh.
Low text, like my outfit.
I forget to give her the rose. I should give her the rose. Maybe you give her the rose when you're in an impasse. Yeah, this goes directly
So
to
tell me
talking
about
about
yourself.
yourself. Uh, she wasn't a fan of this.
My impression of a PI is a greasy little man peeking in keyholes.
I tried the I'm not crazy about your attitude toward my profession. Everybody has something to hide. Maybe I should do a little checking, even though seems like that's not a good idea.
Are you always this rude at dinner?
Okay, let's offer her the rose. Thank you. Ah, no, I didn't do much. The higher the tab, the more I expect. This place will send me back a ways.
Why, you big jerk! Here, try the wine. It's my treat. Low tech, like my outfit. So tell me about yourself.
Let's go with 2 this time.
Maybe you should change professions.
Okay, this seems good. Despite my drawbacks, I enjoy my work. Listen, if I want your advice, I'll ask for it. No, let's not do that. Let's do 1.
How interesting.
Oh shit. If I say that, she'll say she doesn't like the private eye.
What did you say?
Oh. She fell asleep after I said this last time. I'm a special breed of man, a man of action, not afraid to take risk, and then she fell asleep. This seems very redundant, and what about blah blah? Let's do blah blah blah. And she's gone. Maybe that's what you want, but I don't know. I have no idea exactly what I'm supposed to get out of this.
Low tech, like my
It's a
outfit.
very difficult line here of not boring her to death and being a jerk. That's the line, like jerk, bored. And she goes quickly to one or the other. I mean, this seems good.
So tell me about yourself.
Yeah, she's open. Everything seems good. If I say this, she thinks I'm a pervert. If I say this, she's like, "You're so interesting." This seemed okay.
Maybe you should change professions.
She was like, if I did that, last time I did that, she was like, "Oh, you're so interesting," and felt pretty shit. The rest, this seems like a shit response, but let's try it out.
Are you always this rude at dinner?
Of course, we're being a jackass. Well, let's, after talking to her a while, let's try to get some information now. I tried that. I think I tried this one.
Why, you big jerk! Here, try the wine. It's my treat. Low tech, like my outfit.
Maybe this is not what I need to do. I don't know. Let's go with this. I never tried this one.
Are you always this rude at dinner?
So this just shut it down anyway. So let's try this. This is also crap, I guess.
Why, you big jerk! Here, try the wine. It's my treat.
Okay, so we can't start with 3.
Low tech, like my outfit.
Okay, so 2.
So tell me about yourself.
2, 1.
My impression of a PI is a greasy little man peeking in keyholes.
None of these work.
Some may find your remarks clever, but I think you're a repulsive bore.
Maybe I just need to give her the flowers before she falls asleep.
Low-tech, like my outfit. So tell me about yourself. My impression of a PI is a greasy little man peeking in keyholes. Are you always as rude at dinner?
None of these work. Let's try the rose. Let's ask about.
Why, you big jerk! Here, try the wine. It's my treat.
We'll try, Whoopster. Thanks for... If you can help me get around this. If you see that I missed one.
Low-tech, like my outfit.
The second... Did you try the second option? It was like a second...
So tell me about yourself.
I'm pretty sure. My life may seem it would be exciting. Yes, but I don't know the rest after that. So this is pretty much done. Let's try 2.
Maybe you should change professions.
Okay, so if I do this, she thinks I'm a... She gets sleepy. And if she gets offended. But let's try the sleepy. Or ask about? No.
How interesting.
Yes, nothing but danger and excitement all day, day in, day out. Let's go, whatever.
What did you say?
Danger all the time. Shit. Wait. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to do something when she falls asleep. It seems I was in control for a little while there, where usually it just skips back here.
Low-tech, like my outfit.
2.
So tell me about yourself.
2.
Maybe you should change professions.
1.
How interesting.
Private eye.
What did you say?
So danger all the time. She sleeps. They all sleep. Once we're here at... What did you say? She's not there anymore. Blah, blah, blah. I can't believe it. This is crazy.
Low-tech, like my outfit. So tell me about yourself. Maybe you should change professions.
She really disliked this, I think.
How interesting. What did you say?
And then it's over. But I can't, like, do anything. I can just click, and as soon as I click, it's over.
Low techs like my outfit. So tell me about yourself. Maybe you should change professions.
Oh, it's over. As soon as I do this, it's over.
Are you always this rude at dinner?
And then it's over. Once she says that, it's also over.
Why, you big jerk! Here, try the wine. It's my treat.
Try one at the start. We did that already, but whatever. We need more info than that. At this point, if you just came in and you're like, we'll try the first option. No, no, no. I need more info. I need like, try first, then second, then first, then second. That, yeah. Because we tried a shit ton of stuff here.
Low techs like my
Hey,
outfit.
tilt anyone. I'm sorry, but this is pissing me off. Response 1.
Thanks. What do you think of the restaurant?
So at this point, I can do this, and then she goes into the what do you do? Like, it's the same as when I start with 2. If I do this, she's kind of like, yeah, I like it. Let's not talk about us, because that's boring. Maybe that's the thing. Let's say we forget dinner. Let's go directly to the apartment. Bang.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel?
Oh, there you go. That's what we needed to do. I'm a man who speaks his mind. Let's go. Boom.
Are you always this rude at dinner?
Yes! Let me jack off.
Why, you big jerk! Here, try the wine. It's my treat.
Okay, but Tilde 81, I think he's onto something. I think we need to compliment her.
Low techs like my outfit. Thanks. What do you think of the restaurant?
It's a place that reflects your beauty and elegance.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated.
Appreciation is the only thing I'm good at. How could anyone fail to be overwhelmed by the sight of you? She doesn't like when I say that. I'm gonna show you.
Some may find your remarks clever, but I think you're a repulsive bore.
Rose time.
Low techs like my outfit.
Doll face.
Thanks. What do you think of the restaurant?
It's amazing.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated.
Okay, appreciation is the only thing I'm good at.
Could be. I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, we're getting there. Because give me a try. Because darn it. Please give me a try because darn it. I think I'm falling head over heels in love with you. I think you will. You're a woman with style and class. Why shouldn't you? I've been around, sister. I know when a woman likes her man on the rough side. What do you guys? I want your opinions. I want to see what's the. I want to know you guys. What would you say here? It seems like a fucking trap. Every one of these look like fucking traps. This is like cringe as fuck. I think you will. You're a woman with style and class. This would be my response. I think. Maybe this is what she wants. I'd go with 2. I would go with 2, but I've always been bad at dating.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated.
We're here, okay. Okay, we just came back, so we can go forward by doing this.
Could be. I guess we'll see about that.
Okay, now we're back here. Let's go with the rough. Go.
There are times I feel like such a bad girl. Does that make me cheap, Tex?
Remember, this is 1991. We need to go back in time, guys. We need to go back in time. Not cheap, just an excellent value. Maybe it does, but hell, I'm not picky. Nothing so beautiful could be anything but priceless. Uh, 3?
Well, it's nice to be
Okay,
appreciated.
I think we're back here. Okay, we're getting somewhere here at least. She stopped throwing her wine at me.
Could be. I guess we'll see about that.
Rough.
There are times I feel like such a bad girl. Does that make me cheap, Tex?
Maybe she wants to be cheap. Let's go. 1991.
Why, you
Ah, fuck!
Here, try the wine. It's my treat. Hello, Tex. Like my outfit?
Ah, sure.
Thanks. What do you think of the restaurant?
It's amazing.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated.
Appreciation.
Could be. I guess we'll see about that.
Maybe in half an hour or something. Rough.
There are times I feel like such a bad girl. Does that make me cheap, Tex?
Not cheap, just excellent value for the money.
Is it getting warmer in here? Because I'm getting so hot.
Oh. Can we have to eat? I can't think of several things I'd rather be doing right now. It's been hot in here since I saw you sitting at the table. Fuck, 1991 wants me to say 2. Let's go.
Ooh, Tex.
Let's go!
After dinner, come up to my room for dessert.
I'd love to finish off my good meal with something sweet. Well then, maybe now would be a good time to... No, let's go with the something sweet. I think we need to go all in here. Let's go! Come by the office sometime and answer some questions. Whoa! We did it! We navigated the maze! We killed the dragon! Yay! This was painful. I never want to date again. Fuck dating. It was shit in 1991. It's much shittier now, I can tell you that. Way more traps is way more traps. It's just shut your mouth. So get back to the office to talk to her. So travel, terraform. No. That was exhausting. So as we saw there, it really looks like you could cut yourself off of interrogating her. If you give her the ring and you're a jerk, you're fucked. I never used the rose, I guess. Like, did we need the rose? Maybe the rose is for something else. Probably. But we could have given it to her, so if it's for something else, whoops. She could have fallen asleep, and then we already gave her the ring, so I'm not sure we could have gone into another date with her. So I'm kind of afraid here. I'm not making that many save games. I'm trusting that I won't get stuck. I mean, it's not that long if you know what you're doing. Like, you just talked. If I need to restart from the beginning, I hope I won't have to.
Hi, Tex. What can I do for you?
The big guy?
Just a moment.
Oh, I thought he wasn't there. Oh no, he's not there.
He's not available. Hi, Tex. What can I do for you? Go ahead.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Something has happened to him over the past few months. He's always been quite paranoid about everything, but recently it's gotten much worse. It all started when a package arrived one morning for Mr. Alexander. I handed it to him, and a short while later, he became extremely agitated. I asked him if anything was wrong, but he told me to leave him alone. Soon after, he and his daughter had several major altercations, and she would leave upset and crying from his office. The day after Alexei disappeared, I heard him scream, "It's gone!" Yeah, the thing that he lost was stolen. He didn't want to tell us about it. When I asked him about it, he said I misunderstood what he said, but I know what I heard. Rockwell is our corporate attorney. He's got a lot of brains outside his head. It really is not a dream place to work. Security is very tight, and the people who work here are very cold. The pay is excellent, however. But lately, things have not been going well. There's trouble at the Mars facility, and the last payroll was missed. Marshal Alexander doesn't seem to be as bold and confident as he once was. Jack has been good to Alexei. He found work for her as a model. She made decent money, but never enough to support herself. Nora is Mr. Alexander's wife and Alexei's stepmother. She's an old movie actress who still has dreams of grandeur. If you talk to her, be careful. She's a crazy, vain old woman. I know Alexei always hated her. The Martian shuttle is how many terraform personnel get to Mars. He's the police officer who investigated Alexei's disappearance. He asked me a number of stupid questions. I felt he was a dull, thick-headed, imbecile slug. Lowell Percival, he was my old boss. He's quite a skirt chaser. I know I had to catch my breath a time or two running away from him. He's a sharp businessman and has given Alexander a run for his money on several business deals. I think the reason Alexander pays me so much money is to find out how Percival operates. She was a friend of Alexei's. I guess they had a falling out a while back. Alexei is a beautiful girl, but she's easily confused. I guess it's because she's still young and her parents never really cared that much about what she did. I hope she's alright and hasn't done anything crazy. The last time she left, it sounded as if she hated her father, and I know she hated her stepmother, Nora Desmond. You handle yourself pretty good in the saddle, cowboy. Feels like we did something, but unless it was cut from the game.
Go ahead.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna make more saves. There probably is a limit to the number of saves you can have. We didn't get new information. Okay, I can't talk about anything new. Didn't get new names, right?
What brings you down here, Murphy? Looking for a client? Mon Dieu! What the hell are you doing here?
Well, I don't know what to do anymore. There's her, I can't get through
Yeah?
her maze conversation tree. Maybe I need to give her a rose.
Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
Offer.
What do you think of the view? Is window peeping part of your job? I'd know those beady eyes anywhere. Get lost or I'll call the cops.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to
Yeah? Tex Murphy, don't you have an office across from my apartment window?
do something else than just talking to her.
What do you think of the view? Is window peeping part of your job? Drop dead, peeping Tom.
Probably need film for this. Boom, there you go. I would take a photo of this, but we need film. Where to get the film? I don't know. Yeah, we just need to take a photo of her. I think that's what we need to do. Unless the film is somewhere here and I just didn't see it, but... Let's try to move a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I think that's it for tonight. End stream. Whatever. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Tomorrow we're going to continue Betrayal at Crown Door, probably more at 9 p.m. than 8. And we're going to continue this on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.
Inside.
For clothes that Tristan lost. Bold 3 detergent plus fabrics.